Alright, everyone, we are live. Today, we're going to be starting my playthrough of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2011. I hate I have to say that nowadays, but I have to because Activision decided to use the same number. Well, and granted, though, they used Roman numerals rather than conditional numbers for the new Modern Warfare trilogy, but I still hate that I have to say that. Like, I have to clarify if I'm playing the original or the newer game now. But anyway, we are playing the original Modern Warfare 3 from 2011. So about a month ago, we did my playthrough of Modern Warfare 2. Then before that, we did Call of Duty 4. Then we did the original trilogy before. Did the original trilogy before that. And I've got an announcement to make, chat. My channel is officially monetized. Well, kind of. So YouTube now allows you to get monetized at 500 subscribers rather than 1,000, but you don't get paid for ads or anything like that. You get memberships and you get super chats, which I mean it's cool. But I don't ever ask people. So memberships are pretty much set up. I've still got to do some edit stuff, and super chats are also set up if anybody ever cares to ever do that type of stuff. I never ask for that type of stuff anyway. I just wanted to bring that up here if anybody ever is interested. But and I mean, the donation, obviously the donate link's always in the description if you'd rather use Streamlabs rather than Super Chats, because I get 100% on that case. But anyway, I'm not here to advertise that type of shit, so I'm just going to shut up about it, and you'll never hear that about me from again. Unless for some reason I do like a member stream or something like that, but we'll find out, who knows. But anyway, we are playing, so before we get into this chat, we are playing this on the Xbox in particular. The reason why is because the PC versions all have the RC exploit, which is remote control unit. Yeah, remote control exploit, actually that's the actual proper name of it, where they can potentially take control of your fucking computer or fuck over your shit, even if you are playing the campaign, though it's more commonly likely to happen in the multiplayer than the campaign. But if they know your username, I think they can also fuck you up in the campaign as well. Now, I could technically play offline on Steam, but I can't be bothered. I'll just play it on console, fuck it. Plus, I play worse about keyboard and controller anyway. And also, I know I mentioned this the last couple of days, chat. I kept saying we're going to do 2 Modern Warfare 3 streams in a row back to back. So we'll do one on the Monday, then we'll do one on the Tuesday. Actually, I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind about that. We'll continue. We'll do part 2 of this on the Wednesday, which will be a bit of a longer stream anyway. Today's only going to be a 2-hour stream. But tomorrow we'll be continuing my playthrough of Max Payne 1, just because it's been like 4 days and I've done like 4 separate streams. So people don't realise, wait, you're never playing that game again. Don't worry, I am. But anyway, let's just get straight into this. So, there's no tutorial, nothing like that. You just get straight into the combat in this game. So, we're going to put it on Hardened, because I have played this Call of Duty game before. If I hadn't, I'd put it on regular. Or if I hadn't in like a decade, I'd put it on regular. But we're going to put it on Hardened, because we played Call of Duty 4 on Hardened and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on Hardened. Plus, Hardened is... Some sections of Hardened are annoying and really bad, but it's a bit more balanced than Veteran. And it doesn't make you rush through the map too much. Like, if you're playing on regular, you kind of rush by half the enemies sometimes. When you just want to speed it up.
Your world as you knew it.
We played the original versions of the 2 Modern Warfare games, by the way, not the remastered.
Go to bring it back. Shepard created a war, but only we knew the truth. Nikolai, we've got to get Soap out of here. Ah, I know a place.
Afghanistan, India. So go straight to the end of the second game, picking up right after. So graphically, Modern Warfare 3 actually looks worse than Modern Warfare 2, the original, because they used mechanics from Call of Duty 4, because the original Infinity Ward Fallout happened. Which I'll explain when we get to the gameplay and that. WW3. That's a good one, I'll say that. Modern Warfare 3. The good one, by the way. Not the bad one. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, what's this? I'm gonna have a comment one day that's gonna be someone so young and be like, wait, there was 2 Modern Warfare 3s?
What's the sit rep on New York? The Russian jamming rigs have neutralized our air support. As long as they maintain air dominance, it's a losing fight.
We cannot lose New York. Are there any special mission units in the area we can request?
JSOC's got a Delta Force team at Bennett Field. Call sign Metal.
Overlord, Metal 01 is up on Greenside.
This is Sandman. Understand we are OPCON to you. Over.
Glad to have you in our corner, Sandman. The Russians are using electronic countermeasures to jam our comms and guidance systems. The primary emission tower is on top of the stock exchange. I need your team to destroy it. The jammer's full spectrum, so until it's down, you'll have no radio contact. I have ground assets to get you close. Over.
Copy all. We'll get it done.
So we kicked the Russian asses in Washington DC in World War II, but they also conquered New York. Or Manhattan, actually, in particular. Black Tuesday. Was it Black Tuesday or was it Black Friday when the fucking crash happened? Like the Wall Street crash, the depression.
We gotta move now.
I think it was Tuesday, but I don't know. I just know it was 9. What? I thought it was. But no tutorial, no introduction in this one. You just get straight into the combat. Like Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, the originals. You get like a tutorial section and that. This, nothing. Straight into it.
Jammer's 500 meters north. We'll leg it from here. Let's go.
So we are playing on Harden, so... And I've never actually played this Call of Duty game on Harden. So, this will be interesting. Oh shit. Chain scope, last scope's not good. So, as I was saying it earlier, graphically this game does look worse than Modern Warfare 2 2009. It's because of a big massive drama happened after the original Modern Warfare 2 after the original Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 release. There was a big argument with Activision and Infinity Ward. Pretty much what happened was Activision was being scummy after the developers they didn't get a bonus or something like that, even though the game was a massive success. They were meant to get a bonus, I believe. Something like that. They never got it. So a bunch of the Infinity Ward devs got fucking mad at Activision and started looking for EA to work at EA. And Activision fucking fired all the devs for trying that. So what happened was, they had to make Modern Warfare 3 2 years later, and fucking Activision got the Sledgehammer Games, a new team at the time, to help Infinity Ward with the original Modern Warfare 3. So Infinity Ward made the campaign for this. Then Sledgehammer made the multiplayer. Not sure who made the Spec Ops, if I'm being completely honest. It wasn't until Call of Duty Ghosts until Infinity Ward really managed to make their own game again with the new team, which the new team at Infinity Ward didn't know what the frick they were doing compared to the old team, I'll say that. They still don't. I want to actually do some video so then again, the flip is always kind of easy.
Same as before. Burn the jammer, kill the bad guys. I like it.
But that's just what I love about the original World War trilogy. It's not like fucking World War 3. Feels like actual World War 3. Like the new trilogy just doesn't feel anything like this. Also, proper reality of that shit as well. I mean, I still think this is the worst campaign though of the original Modern Warfare trilogy though. Like if I had to rate all the Modern Warfare game campaigns, obviously there's too many Call of Duty games to rank fucking like 2 seconds. I would do a tier list of those games eventually. All the campaigns. There's a lot of freaking campaigns. But anyway. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes the deathless run.
Bridge truck, hold here till my signal. Frost, with me. Rod.
But anyway, if I had to rank the Modern Warfare campaigns, my favourite is the original Modern Warfare 2. Actually, no. We'll do worst to best. So the worst is the new Modern Warfare 3. That's got the worst campaign. Modern Warfare 3 2023 has the worst campaign. Then I would say Modern Warfare 2 2022 has the second worst campaign. Then I would say Modern Warfare 2019. Then I would say this game that I'm playing right now. Then I would say Call of Duty 4. The first Modern Warfare, then Modern Warfare 2. I had to rate all the campaigns worst to best for the Modern Warfare game. Then if we're talking Infinity Ward games in general, I would say Call of Duty 2 is pretty good as well. This is kind of an annoying fucking spot, man. This checkpoint is really bad.
Frost, with me. Rod.
There's like no cover, the teammate isn't moving up. Kind of annoying. Somebody's on the other building. I don't know how I was dying to like 2 enemies. That was quite embarrassing. What? Can't stand here, really. Jeez. At least touch wood, there's no one-shot freaking red screen bug in this. Like the old Call of Duty games were really bad for that. I mean, like the really old Call of Duty games, like the hardened difficulty had this weird one-shot bug. Where you would get shot once and your screen would go red, like I was playing on Veteran.
We need to hit the exchange. Multiple voices. Alley behind the door. Frost, toss a 9-banger. This route should take us back onto Wall Street. Jammer's not far. Watch the windows and doors. Double check the shadows.
Truck, you getting anything on your comms? Nothing but static.
Hold up.
Jam's got us in the
Shooters
dark.
in the store below. Switch them off. Roger that.
Went on too fast for the guy too, right?
Bridge, take up Overwatch while we clear the store.
I'm on it.
Walls.
Contact, take cover.
Possible more. I'm pretty sure this, even though I jinxed myself earlier saying this is quite easy, I'm pretty sure it's one of the hardest missions in the game, to be honest. Just by the amount of enemies, or like the first mission in the game. Luckily there's no timer for the first mission though. Eight. Yeah. I don't activate like the intel. To be honest, I don't know the location of the intel, to be fair.
We're good. What's the sit rep on Midtown? The Russians have it locked down. Still nothing. Guidance systems are scrambled. We need to get that jammer.
Oh yeah, so also, I forgot to say this. Happy Remembrance Day to my American viewers.
Flush them out.
As for the rest of us, well, it's just normal Monday.
Contact Memorial Building to the
Then again, I think it's a bank holiday actually today. In here. Yeah, up in Scotland. Yeah, I think it's a bank holiday today. Which doesn't really mean much. Unless unless you're at school. I mean, when I was at school, obviously you get those days off, like the bank holidays, but I don't remember if I got bank holidays off at college. I don't remember, actually. I don't think you did. Don't know. It's been 5 years since I've been at college.
Inside the stock exchange, let's move!
Alright, what do you need? One of their guns. The 8K. The 8K. Oh, maybe not, actually. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, we don't need it.
The lobby while you hit the trading floor. Roger that. Metal, let's roll.
That thunder? That thunder? What was that sound?
Taking cover of that trading kiosk.
I mean, it sounded far away, to be fair, but geez. I'm gonna respond it. It's been quite rainy the last couple of days, to be honest, so I wouldn't be surprised. If I hear it again, then it probably is thunder, but it could be a truck or something moving, because it sounds kind of the same, to be honest. But, who knows? Not the trucks, but like the bin lorries. Sound kind of make the same noise. It could be just that. Who knows? Don't worry anyway, at least we don't get any crazy shit here. I mean, that's the thing though. People always complain about like the rain and all that in Britain and that in general, which sure the rain's annoying and the weather's pretty fucking shit most of the year, but here's the thing, at least we don't have any crazy fucking storms, at least we don't have earthquakes, tsunamis, or tornadoes or any of that shit, so I mean, I would rather have rain, boring rain and boring weather all year round, than fucking dangerous storms. Then again, it was quite windy last year, actually. The day last year was really windy, the most windiest it had ever been in like 40 years. But that's like an outlier.
Got you covered. Up top, go, go, go! On the balcony! Off the rail!
I mean, you're gonna get really bad days in any fucking country every now and then. I think the worst weather I ever experienced in my lifetime was 2010. Jeez, the snow was so bad that year. We were off several days of school. That's like the worst the weather's ever been. From my memory.
On your six.
What's it 2009? I think it's 2010.
Keep moving. The jamming system. It's up on the second tier.
They were cool days though when school got cancelled.
Frost, put thermite on the jammer's power supply. Full cover.
Well, mate, you need to move up if you're gonna cover. Get fucking get out the way, friend. Gotta take my time on that. That's why I want to. That's why I like playing them on hardened as well, because you take your time and the hardened's really easy if you take your time. Veteran kind of not too bad either if you take your time, but veteran cast does have some bullshit sections. So, alright, boom.
This is Juliet 2-4 requesting bombing run on GRP. Or 9 or 1-1. That's affirmative. We got you loud and clear.
Roger, 01. All systems are operational. We're sending a Blackhawk to your location for exfil.
Nice, Predator Misha.
ISR is back online. We are detecting multiple hostiles on the rooftops in your area. You now have OPCON
I love the Predator.
Five targets down. Hit him again. Multiple threats eliminated. Send another missile, Frost. Hind incoming. Knock it out of the sky.
Look at the Hind first.
Hind is smoking.
Well, the AC-1, the Predator must have got shut down. But it's scripted to stop working. I guess it's scripted to stop working. Ah, let's get in.
Confirmed Florian is on board. Exfil complete. Hold on, we're going vertical. Multiple contacts, lower rooftop. Frost, get on it.
Metal 01, stand by for new mission directive. Over.
Roger, Overlord, send it.
We have multiple Russian warships near our ports. We sent the SEALs to assault the command vessel.
This is something the new Modern Warfare trilogy missing as well. Like the two factions, like the new games, you only play as like the British
Harbor to assist.
special op missions, but the original Modern Warfare trilogy also have the American missions.
We're seeing multiple
They never brought that back for some reason.
Enemy bird incoming.
You think an American game company would make American exclusive missions?
Stay on him, stay on him. Frost, down that Russian bird.
But they don't, which is kind of weird.
Deli target right side high. Two more. We're taking heavy fire. Taking evasive action.
Then again, maybe I'm using my 21 British or something. I'd actually know.
Enemy bird is down. Good work.
Because that's what Triumph's for. Or Sledgehammer.
Keep scanning your sectors. I think we lost them. Shit, enemy high. Alright, hold on. Back and left. He's behind the building, behind the building. Frost, can you get a beat at him? Higher.
This would be good for my god. I just love strong ass thing.
Look out.
That is so fucking unrealistic. A helicopter would never do that. Like, it wouldn't. You know, one thing that's always super unrealistic? Like, when the pilot dies in a helicopter, somehow a helicopter instantly loses fucking complete control. Like, I'm pretty sure helicopters in real life have, like, some sort of autopilot. I know planes do. I mean, I've never flew a helicopter or plane in my life. Been on them, but I've never actually flew one. Like that, because I don't have a pilot license, obviously. But I'm pretty sure a helicopter would do that, though.
Overlord, this is
Lose control like that.
en route to the harbor. Over.
Roger 01, the skies are clear. Good luck. Out.
Yeah, quite a long mission as well, like 20 minutes. The other ones are like 5 minutes. God's is annoying. Anyway, that's the second mission. Actually, take the first mission, you don't even do anything of it.
This is Lightning 3-1. Guidance systems are back online. Standing by with a full payload of JDAMs. Requesting clearance.
Lightning 3-1, you are cleared to engage.
Bring in the hard deck. DOT 5 seconds. Weapons away.
Verify initial strikes on the Predator feed.
Sir, it appears all sites have been neutralized.
Good work, Sandman. We've regained air dominance over Manhattan and pushed the front line back to the river.
What's our next target?
The Russian command vessel is an Oscar II submarine carrying enough cruise missiles to level the eastern seaboard. We need to strike fast before they can launch a counterattack.
Roger, what's the mission?
Infiltrate the vessel, take over the bridge, then turn their weapons against their own fleet. I need you to link up with the SEALs and get it done. Good luck.
Get up, boys. Where's our infill point? Brooklyn Battery Tunnel.
I thought it collapsed.
It did.
Going through the tunnels.
In position.
This is the tunnel you go through in GTA 4, I believe.
Radio checking the blind.
No, that's not Brooklyn. That's to New Jersey, the New Jersey bit, the fourth island that you go underground. No, no.
Almost through.
Is there another Brooklyn GTA 4? Don't remember. I don't think there was.
Primary entry point.
I know there was one to the New Jersey from Manhattan, but
Down here.
Brooklyn's the island of the airport on it, in Grand Theft Auto 4. It's not the. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. It's not the. No, that's not the top one, the small one. I know it's not. I know it's called a different name in the GTA universe, but real life equivalent name. I've never been to New York.
Think anyone got out? Nothing we can do for them now. Maintain 295 degrees. 300 meters to link up. Metal 01, got you on the tracker. Roger, approaching rendezvous. SEAL team should be up ahead. I see them. Sub's on the move. Intercept window is closing fast. Roger that. Lead the way. Watch your sonar. Russians are laying mines. Eyes on your sonar. Mine. Keep it steady.
Not crashed into a mine. I'm pretty sure I played this game and has crashed into a mine before.
Got another mine. Clear.
It's doing that. It's not allowed. I hate that. It doesn't allow you to like go super far away from the mine. Oh, that was
Here we
close.
go. Oscar 2, 8 o'clock. Steady. Wait till she passes.
I already see the. I see the ejector marker already.
Get in position. Planting. Planting. Frost, plant the mine on the sub.
How would you plant a mine on a sub though?
Mine's armed. Clear out. Good job. We'll prep the exfil. Going explosive. Hit it. Overlord, this is metal.
Actually, it doesn't make any sense. How can you trigger mines to like walk? Because I thought mines you just put mines on the ground and you'd walk over them.
Control of the sub's missiles.
Position.
Hatch opening! Contact coming out of the hatch!
Don't think you actually can see it in this. Yeah, you can. Right, there, it's that showing. We got that after.
Clear, head down. Things are good. We'll hold topside.
Yeah, never jump into one of these things in Call of Duty until the bottom prompt shows up.
All unknowns are hostile. Rendezvous downstairs.
I like how they're literally in the process of invading a fucking foreign city, and their troops are freaking sleeping in their bunk beds. I mean, I guess you get used to it. I guess if you're constantly fighting a war zone, you probably could sleep through it eventually.
They're going to scuttle the sub. We gotta move now. Frost, take point.
Never use laser sights in a battle. Yeah, oh, there's the one shot fucking red screen bug. Get hit once and it says your heart get to cover. Maybe the shotgun, to be fair. What the fuck, mate? I literally took cover and his melee still hit me through the frickin'. Okay. That literally makes no sense. So if they do a melee animation in the process of hitting you, you take hit cover at the last split second. It doesn't register as taking cover.
We have to get to the bridge.
Well, it was like here, and somehow he meleeed me through the structure. To be honest, that's the first bug I've ever seen in this game. I don't know if Activision ever like fixed their Call of Duty games ever fixed campaign bugs or not. Because I know freaking DICE never does with the Battlefield games. Which is really sad for Battlefield 4. Like, Battlefield 4 is a great Battlefield game, but the campaign, they never bothered updating it. So it's got some bugs from like the launch, they just never fixed it. Like the inverted controller bug in the underground section, never fixed it.
Area secure. Alright, I got the launch keys. Overlord, this is Metal 01. I send checkpoint Neptune, over.
Roger 01, copy Neptune.
I have the missile key, and I'm accessing the launch codes now.
Grid coordinates follow. Tango, Whiskey 0566228.
Whiskey.
Coordinates confirmed. Firing on Russian fleet in 30 seconds. Frost, get on the console. Three, two, one, turn. Overlord, missiles armed and launching.
Roger, SEAL team is in position for exfil.
Go, go!
I'm gonna get the fuck out of it.
Bridge truck, let's roll. Amen to that. Frost, punch it. Missiles launching. Keep up with that Zodiac.
Sorry, that's fine. I like how one submarine literally destroys the entire Russian fleet. That's kind of embarrassing.
Shoot the mines.
You don't think about it. I know submarines are lethal in real life, but could one submarine destroy an entire fucking Navy fleet though? Realistically? Like, seriously?
There she is. Go, go.
Metal 01, we are feet wet.
I like how they still use the British helicopters and this for some reason, even in the American bit. Oh, sorry.
Overlord, mission complete. All Eagles accounted for.
Roger, Metal 01. Missile strikes confirmed on multiple Russian hard targets in your AO. All primary threats neutralized. Good work, team. That's one for the books.
Easy day, Overlord. Sandman out.
Very easy and very embarrassing. That one submarine, your own submarine can just destroy your entire fleet.
All friendly call signs. We are no longer on the defensive. I repeat, consolidate and counterattack.
This is ODA Foxtrot. The Russians are disengaging. We got them on their heels.
Beyond the jagged edges of war, there were still Russians who rejected Makarov's lunacy. Men willing to stand against the tide. Price, we've got vital signs, but they're weak. Sub won't last without proper attention.
He's a hard bastard. Trust me, he'll make it. We're picking up inbound signatures.
We've got company.
It's Makarov. He's tying up loose ends. Who's your best man?
Yuri, ex-Spetsnaz. Only man I know who hates Makarov more than
Yuri.
you.
Get him. They'll use the ridgeline for cover and fly in from the south.
How do you know?
It's what I do.
Captain Price. Disavowed. Kind of weird they're still considered part of Task Force 141 though, if they know they're there.
Commandos fast roving down! Get the fire team on the roof!
Yuri! Yuri! Over here! We need to get soap to the chopper!
What is that?
Directed by Michael Bay.
Take position on the balcony! We need to buy the doctor some time! Keep your eyes on the courtyard. Let's breach the courtyard! Take them down! We need to hold them off until we can move soap!
Yeah, I shouldn't be making fun of it. Ow.
They're on the roof! We've got to get soap to the chopper! I got him! Yuri, you with me? Yuri, over here! Downstairs, move!
I know this music played in this area.
We've got to get through the courtyard!
What if it doesn't really make a lot of sense with this section is we're in India, right? So wouldn't this be a dedication of war in India to send this amount of massive troops to try and take people out?
We need reinforcements!
Fucking him off. I mean, I can still say whatever I want to choose. I might be partially monetized, but you don't get fully monetized till you have 5 subs, so I can still say whatever I want. I mean, I'd probably still say whatever I want regardless. So I would have to not say anything inappropriate for like the first minute. Which, to be honest, unless I'm a bad one, quite easy. Quite easy.
There's a weapon cache at the edge of town. We have a UGV stored there.
Then we use that to get to the chopper. Let's move! Hold fire! Civilians!
Killing civilians as well, man. This would be a dedication of war. That's one thing that didn't really make a lot of sense. So, I know technically Makarov's men are a private army,
Protect soap!
but still, I mean, a private army invading a foreign land and killing civilians is still not a good outlook, even if they are mercs. So it's kind of weird. I think India would declare war on Russia because of this. They never do. Just something you notice after you've played the campaign like 20 times. Oh, fuck. I mean, it's still dying quite a bit. So it's definitely hard. Fucking left dying, man. What's the annoying thing ever, man? What? It did not say you're hurt, please take cover. How the frick did I die in one shot there? At red screen. Usually it gives you the warning when you're a one shot. I'm not gonna risk that. There you go, Price. If you did that 2 minutes ago, it would be very nice. That's probably actually him.
The drone's doing another pass!
The weapons are in the building, directly ahead.
There's too many of them between us and the chopper! Nikolai, we need that UGV now!
You're almost there. Come to the building.
Yuri, this way! Yuri, over here!
I mean, someone... Imagine breach... Why would you breach through someone's own house? There's people that live in this house. You probably could have just asked for the key rather than breaking down their door.
Get inside. The UGV is in a shipping crate directly below you.
I see it! Unmanned ground vehicle. 2-centimeter armor plating, mounted minigun, and grenade launcher. Controls are gonna be in Russian. Yuri, you're up. Nikolai, what's Soap's condition?
We've got to get him out of here.
Yuri, clear a path to the chopper. We'll be right behind you.
Doesn't really. The crossing some of the ratings actually, like, funny enough.
That minigun will punch right through walls.
I think this is achieving you're not supposed to use the grenade launcher here, but I think it's achieving.
Use your grenade launcher.
I wish this was in the multiplayer. I don't think you can use this in the multiplayer. I don't think this APG thing actually exists in the multiplayer. Maybe... I know that's something. Modern HDR. I can find anything. Here.
We're at the chopper. Loading's open now. It's not looking good. Drone inbound. Yuri, run to the chopper. Move. Go, go.
I've only played this music in the African one. I like how the Predator mission is so obsessed like targeting me, yet there's not like a helicopter on the ground. I just find that kind of fun. It's kind of silly in a way. I don't know if the helicopter has lock on, but if you're a Predator mission, you don't want to shoot down the helicopter. Not count shoot one person.
There he is. There's Yuri. Good. We'll need him. We're going after Makarov. Who the bloody hell's Yuri?
Who the bloody hell is Yuri? That's a reference to Call of Duty 4. I think they said, who?
They say
What kind of bloody name is Salt?
of war. But who defines what's true?
Yeah, I like that like a reference to Black Ops 2.
On board the plane are President Bolshevsky and his daughter Elena. The Russian president is flying to Hamburg to negotiate a peace treaty with NATO delegates.
Truth is just a matter of perspective.
However, many Russians still blame America for the massacre at Zakhaev Airport.
The duty of every soldier is to protect the innocent, and sometimes that means preserving the lie of good and evil. That war isn't just natural selection played out on a grand scale.
But for now, it looks like the world may finally know peace.
The only truth I've found is that the world we live in is a giant tinderbox. All it takes is someone to light the match.
Russian Federation. This is an interesting mission. So you don't actually see the whole events in this mission. The other part of this mission is on the Spec Ops.
All teams report in. Team 1, the President's office is secure. Team 2, lower deck is clear. Team 3, forward cabin is secure. We land in Hamburg in 2 hours.
Also, this game is set in 2016 in the Modern Warfare universe. Wait, this game came in 2011, but set in 2016. I think it was the Modern Warfare 2. Like a month or two after, I believe.
He's waiting for you, Father.
He's expecting an answer from me.
Team 1 moving.
I don't like him.
No one does. That's why he's good at his job.
What will you tell him?
The truth.
He won't want to hear it.
He has no choice. I'm the president. I'll see you at dinner.
Mr. President.
Vasily.
Hello, Mr. President. President?
Gentlemen, we have only 2 choices. Peace or war. Life or death. For the sake of our children, we must seek peace with the
Mr.
West.
President, now is not the time to appease our enemies.
We destroy our enemies when we make friends with them. If we cannot end our differences, at least...
That's gunfire!
Hijackers are taking the plane! The cockpit's been
Mr.
breached!
President, get down! Team 3, status report! Damn it, Team 3, report!
Honestly, something like this kind of happened in real life yesterday.
Code red!
The difference was it was a helicopter, and I don't think it was. It was like this successful. Ah, fuck.
Gentlemen,
Thanks for the follow
we have
away. I
only
wasn't
2
looking at games.
choices. Peace or war. Life or death. For the sake of our children, we must seek peace with the
Mr.
West.
President, now is not the time to appease our enemies.
We destroy our enemies when we make friends with them. If we cannot end our differences, at least...
That's gunfire!
Hijackers are taking the plane! The gunfield's been
Mr.
breached!
President, get down! Team 3, status report! Down on Team 3, report! Everyone down! Protect the President! Code Red, I repeat.
Alright, can't shoot. Stop shooting me, there's literally a teammate in front of me. They better aim the Black Ops AK-74 you. One of the best SMGs in the game, arguably. Black Ops 1 M70. I didn't really know anybody really used the M70, the AK-74U in the multiplayer. The MW3. Is it even good? No. Actually, I'm wrong. There's actually 3 perspectives of this mission. I'm wrong. I said that half of this mission is on... You get to see the other half of this mission on Spec Ops, technically. But I'm actually wrong. There's actually 3 parts of this mission. So, there's a Spec Ops mission in this where you play as the Russians. Or Makarov's men, I should say. The other Russians. Makarov's men, you break in here. And it's a Spec Ops mission. You catch the president. Or you... White, I believe. I don't remember actually the Spec Ops mission. Then there's another Spec Ops mission after you have to save. I always wonder how Makarov men actually got on the president's ship. Like, there must have been traitors in the administration, maybe? I think that could be the reason of argument. Maybe there was traitors in the administration. Like, someone must have been loyal to Makarov that worked for the Russian president in this. Because, I mean, trying to board any president in the world ship, I mean, they have, like, hundreds of ship, like, plane escorts and all that in real life, they do. Though some games don't demonstrate it, though.
Come on, Agent Kharkov. We have to find the president.
This is interesting. Makarov.
Secure the daughter and move her to safety. Kharkov, with me. We got to find the president.
Yeah, so I think in the Spec Ops mission, you have to rescue her. I don't actually know if this backup mission's actually canon or not. About an hour. We'll go for another hour. Then we'll dedicate like a long stream on Wednesday for this. Leave the public on Wednesday. I don't remember Modern Warfare 3 having like any street, kind of. The quarry mission's quite difficult to be honest. But I don't remember this game having like. I guess the quarry mission's pretty difficult on the harder difficulties. But it's not like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4 that have the pretty obvious, really difficult missions. Like, you're gonna die a lot in Veteran, hard. The Modern Warfare 2 you have the Ferreros, which are the most brutal section. Call of Duty 4 you have the bit where you have the arm mission, whatever the name of it is. The mission's annoying. You have to run the end section where you have to run up. That is an office. Can't even see the pilot. I just realized that you can't even see the pilot. There's no pilot on the cycle. Watch this. I always kind of find it weird why Makarov's name's green though.
Mr. President. You'll never get them. Every man has his weakness. Find the girl.
Right, 29.
The Russian president never arrived in Hamburg for the peace summit. With his whereabouts currently unknown, no one is certain what this means for the peace treaty.
Looks like Makarov just played his next hand.
If he puts himself back on the grid, he wants it to be known.
So where do we start hunting?
Africa. Makarov's been using local paramilitary group to move shipments into Sierra Leone. From there, they go towards Morocco and into Spain.
He's moving north.
Right towards Her Majesty's doorstep. What's the cargo?
I don't know, but it's important to him.
Then I want it.
We can use the river to get in close. There's a factory in the camp where they store the shipments. The PRF's been waging genocide in the Highlands for months. They'll be everywhere.
Makarov wouldn't let this travel lightly if it didn't serve a greater purpose. And chances are the bastard will be there personally to see things off. If he's back on the grid, then so are we.
You know what the PRF are based off of? Then again, there's freaking wars in Africa like every freaking day. Once there's not a war in Africa somewhere, so always some left-wing and far-right government fighting each other. That's all that usually happens in these countries.
The factory isn't far from here. Makarov's cargo should be there. Keep it silent. Let's move.
Maintain a low profile. The militia's all over this area.
Die this time.
You worry about yourself, old man.
Yes, Soap. Don't die now. But you know what? We'll talk about that when we get to that scene. Because I mean, it's not bad in this one. It's actually quite a decent one, but they completely ruined that in the remake. But we'll talk about that when we get to that scene, though, which we won't in today's stream. It's really bad, the remake. Or the reboot, I should say. It's not really a remake. And again, you didn't even kill Makarov in the freaking third game of the reboot.
2 X-rays at 11 o'clock. Take him out. Clear.
I did have some pressure on the AK. I was using the sniper there.
The poor bastard. Let's light them up before they light him up.
Take them out. Target one.
Who's that dog? Gotta be careful of the dogs. Because I'm playing this on the Series X, so there's a little bit of an input delay on the Series X on this.
Hold your fire. There's too many of them.
So if you click R3, you gotta click it perfect. But you completely, or you'll mess it up. Like the Xbox 360 there's no input delay, so it's easier on that platform.
Alright, get ready. Move.
That's the only downside of really the backwards compatibility on the Xbox is for multiplayer games, the input delay is not really noticeable in single player, but multiplayer it is. But you get a more consistent frame rate at the same time. Which is useful in some games, so.
All clear. Hold up. Clear. 2 more on the bridge. We'll have to take them down. Wait for the truck to pass. Drop them. Move up.
See the factory. It's just up the road. Right. Soap and I will advance. Yuri, you're on Overwatch. Get to a position on the roof and cover us.
Alright, let's do this.
Hostiles approaching. 5 meters.
I need to shoot these guys.
We're compromised.
Apparently you do. Apparently you do need to shoot them.
Hostiles approaching. 5 meters.
They weren't even looking in the general direction, but okay.
Two more from the west. Take them down. Move it up. Another patrol on the road. Take them out quick.
One shot, 3 kills.
Breaching now.
Too bad these snipers are kind of ass in the multiplayer. Like, the semi-auto snipers are completely useless in the multiplayer. You will not get 3 kills with that with one shot.
This place is bloody empty. Nikolai, the factory's a dead end. No sign of Makarov.
He must have moved to the militia's headquarters at the center of town.
We're moving there now. Heads up, we've got company. We're compromised. Switch your AK. Yuri, run.
Yeah, that's it. That section scripted. They get compromised regardless. How do I get to you though? If there's any achievements to kill the chickens in this, it's not like Modern Warfare 2 that has an achievement where you get to kill the chickens for some strange reason. I don't know why they made that achievement. Or is that the remaster? I don't know.
Yuri, push forward.
They brought back the model in this game, but it sucks. Not like the Modern Warfare 2 model 1887 plus you can no longer deal wield them and okay, I was thinking I would survive that. I wasn't sure. Didn't know. Who is behind me? Ah, he's not dead.
Area clear.
Area clear? You sure?
Yuri, this way.
Whatever. Whatever, you can't get me anymore. Whoever that is. I knew I didn't kill that guy. I have to. Okay, mandatory. I was gonna say if it's optional, I don't want to get on it because there's literally no cover. But the enemies have stormtrooper aim, so it's actually not too bad. The AI's always so inconsistent in Call of Duty campaigns. Like sometimes they can't aim for craft, and other times they like every single bullet. They're always inconsistent. Right now they're Stormtrooper aim, which is amazing. Sometimes in these sections they don't have Stormtrooper aim and they have auto aim. That's definitely that you would not survive that in real life. At all. That would kill you. Like, you're on a vehicle and the vehicle blows up.
Don't stop moving or they'll dial in on us. Water incoming.
Like, I mean, I don't know, being sitting on a vehicle when the vehicle blows up, you would die instantly from that. The explosion didn't get you, the scrap metal would.
Yuri, I see you. Just keep moving. The fighting mortars in the tower. Yuri, slot the bastard. Russians heading our way. Then let's give them a proper welcome. Yuri, man the mortar on the roof. Start putting shells downrange. Use the mortar and hunt those bastards down.
Rally.
We've got 2 technicals and a bunch of troops. Line them up. All targets in the village are hostile. If it moves, put a mortar shell on it. Pressing fire. Keep firing a mortar. That's good for now. Let's move. We need to hit the church. We're running out of time.
The car's even in this map. What was it the next one?
Nikolai, approaching the church now. You're sure the cargo will be there?
It's the only area they could have moved it to. If not there, then it's already on its way to Europe.
Let's hope he's right.
Jesus. What's up, man? Yep. The good Modern Warfare 3. Not the bad one. Though I will be fair, man, the Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer is actually decent, but the campaign, we don't talk about that. Really? Damn. That sucks. Well, I mean, it can't be that awful, I guess. Then again, you might be watching me on mobile, to be fair. Because you're watching my stream. Game's okay with the wife. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird.
Area clear. So, get the door.
All right. Ethan, so your Wi-Fi's messed up, but your Ethernet's fine. So if you do a speed test on your PC, it's fine, but if you do a speed test like in your phone or something, it'll show you out of it.
There's a church. There's the barn. They're moving the cargo. We're out of time. Get to that church now.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well, I don't know. Maybe my Wi-Fi is bad. I don't know. We use Wi-Fi much in the house. I'm not a person loving, you know, unless I'm looking at my phone. Which sometimes it can be bad, like if I'm in the other room or something. No, 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 no! Don't you dare grab me.
Push forward to the church.
Wow, Captain Price, you threw the grenade back. Well done. Wish the AI would do that more often, though.
Church is clear. Stack up on the door. All right, lads, let's do this.
Oh, this door. And they're gone.
Nikolai, the shipment's gone. We missed our window.
What about Makarov?
Must have done a runner. Just get us out of here.
Empty. What do you think Makarov is after?
We'll ask the bastard when we find him.
SES.
Ici la station Corse. Nous avons intercepté un message crypté.
Idon, that's Indigo London now.
Prévenez les renseignements
That's
britanniques
strange.
que nous avons un problème.
Don't know what that means though.
The French just intercepted a message concerning a suspicious shipment headed for British soil.
Have we identified the vessel?
No, sir. The call came from a number on the watch list for Fregata Industries.
Wake up MI5 and notify them that we have an imminent threat.
Gentlemen, what do we know?
Nothing solid. Special branch is sweeping up known persons of interest, but we advise tasking SAS to investigate Tier 1 threats.
Patch me through to Hereford.
Ma'am, I understand we have unknown hostiles expecting a package.
MI5 has identified several possible points of entry. Be advised.
Oh yeah, by the way, see base plate.
Is currently unknown.
That is Captain Macmillan.
Within the hour. Don't worry, ma'am. Whatever they're up to, we'll put a stop to it.
Though they did change his accent a wee bit though. He's got a little bit of a different Scottish accent. Like Call of Duty 4, he sounded a bit different.
Base plate, we're online. Mint on view.
Roger that, Bravo 6. There are multiple trucks in the docks marked Charity Worldwide. At this time, we believe they are target.
That's a dodgy way of doing charity work.
The trucks are leaving the docks right now.
Our source say what they were transporting.
This section doesn't really make a lot of sense. I guess they're not carrying guns.
Value targets overseas. Be advised, one of the trucks is still at the docks.
In fact, they are.
Why not get a Spectre in here and sink the whole bloody thing in a river?
Too high profile, Bravo 6. Vulture's birds will provide air cover for now.
Let's just get this thing done and dusted.
FLIR is picking up heat signatures in the warehouses. You will need to clear those buildings before securing the truck.
My team will take warehouse 1. Bravo 9 will handle the other. Base plate, our window is closing fast. We're ready to kick this off.
Copy that. All teams have got the nod. Mission is a go.
I mean, that would already be suspicious enough. Let them carry firearms. No one's allowed to carry fucking firearms in this country unless you're like like Spec Ops or some shit like that, man. Even police are not allowed firearms. Unless you're like airport security or something like that.
Sure they don't wake up.
An interesting way to die.
Copy.
Oh, that's nice, man. You can stream to like 10 platforms all at the same time if you really wanted to do that type of upload speed.
2 targets down the alley, 10 meters. Take them down. Alley clear.
I mean, if I was in charge of the internet in my own property, I'd pay for it. I would pay the max, but...
Ready. Alright, cut it.
Data.
Room clear.
Not data, what's it called? Not data, what's it called? That fucking thing, it's a thing where you pay for stuff over time, not sim. What's it called? But it takes to like your mid-30s for it to actually get decent. I don't know the name of it, but it's so stupid how long it takes.
Sounds like more around the corner. Room clear.
But I mean, I would pay for it.
Sierra 1, 2 hostiles on the top floor of your building. Taking the shot. Send them. Green light, all chains secure. Through the glass.
Badly I can't. Credit. Credit, that's the name of it. Credit, yeah. Credit. Yeah, that. Yeah, that takes fucking forever to get good credit, man. It's really bad. I don't know why the government have never changed that system, because it's really bad. It just takes to like your 30s to actually get your credit actually decent. Nowadays, it's really bad. I mean, I maybe could do it under my name. I'd maybe get lucky and it would work, but don't know. Problem is, I don't work though, so yeah. I know a friend I knew couldn't do it, even though he was like, when was this? This would have been 2023. No, it would have been a few years actually before that. 2021. He tried to pay for a gaming PC over time and they denied it. Now it was like fucking a few grand. That makes sense, but couldn't do it.
Bravo 6, be advised.
Unless he lied to me. But about that. I don't know how he can do it, because he was doing a Curry's PC before that. He could pay for that overtime on his credit, and it was no problem, but I guess the computer he tried to get was too expensive or something like that, I don't know. I know I couldn't do it, I had to get my mum to do it. Then we didn't even pay the credit, I didn't just paying her completely once. Betting me because it would cost us an extra like 1,000 quid, so I was like, fuck that. Yeah. The weather's kind of fucked here as well, it's just raining. It's actually alright right now, but it's like raining over the ground and that, so. I think I heard thunder earlier, but it might have been someone moving the fact, it might have been the windman. Lorry, but it kind of sounds similar. I don't know if it was thunder. Pretty far away though, it might have been thunder. Don't know, I need to look at my weather feed. Which I haven't looked at the weather today, truth be told. But hey, I was saying it earlier in the stream, I was talking about how the weather now is raining and all that shit. It's always shit weather here, but here's the thing. At least we don't have any fucking crazy weather, like, we might have boring rain and crappy weather most of the year, but here's the thing. At least we don't get like tornadoes or earthquakes or freaking volcanoes or tsunamis, all that type of stuff. I don't know how people like that live in those places. Like, you just get one bad day and that's it, your livelihood's gone. Everything you got caught in your life, gone. I know you get insurance, but still. Your whole house collapsing. Or flooding, whatever. Like, if I got any viewers that live in Florida in the United States of America, man, how do you guys live like those freaking crazy weather, man? Like 3 months every fucking year, man, it's mental. How you can live somewhere like that? I feel like I'd be on edge constantly. That's no name tag. I should have picked up a primary.
Bravo 6, all metro exits from your location are located in the city.
Yeah, the service. I'm pretty sure they use the exact same model for the civilians in Modern Warfare 3 as they did in Modern Warfare 2. Which kind of doesn't really make sense because the no Russian mission is obviously the Russians, but the British civilians in this, or I should say the English civilians, to be exact, but they have the same morals. Fuck Westminster. As in, I don't like the people in Westminster, for context. Not that I want people to die.
Bravo 6, come in. Bravo 6, do you copy?
YouTube.
Bravo 6, what's your status?
The train's done in under Westminster. Those bastards were using it for transport.
Be advised, the trucks are headed in your direction. Get topside an RV with Bravo 2.
Copy. Come on, Burns. Looks like it's just us now.
We got contact at Westminster Station. Copy, Bravo 6. Keep their en route. ETA 10 minutes.
Wall bro. Yeah. Man, I wonder how Makarov has literally endless men. I want to know how the frick Makarov managed to smuggle an entire army into frickin' London with firearms. I mean, that's gotta be impressive. Guns are banned in the UK, by the way. So it makes it even more confusing. They also look like they're wearing prison outfits. Then it down. I don't think prisoners would want to do a terrorist attack though. Guess some might. Most criminals wouldn't do something like that though. That's good. What's up, man? Very interesting way to run when there's a grenade going off. Okay. Talking about a grenade. Ah. Damn. That's a sub. No problem, man. Thanks for the sub. Your settings are off though, just to let you know your privacy settings are on YouTube. Your name didn't pop up on Streamlabs. Which does, I don't really care about. Just letting you know. Oh, it came up now. Must have just been delayed. Well, thanks for the sub. I am a variety content creator though. We don't just do Call of Duty, we do a lot of hundreds of stuff.
Faceplate, where's that backup? Local police are arriving on scene. Bravo 2 will be on station in 5 minutes. Bollocks! Nothing takes 5 minutes! Tango, they're falling back! Up the stairs!
Damn, man. See, sometimes harder than this game feels like you're playing on veteran. Damn! No checkpoint for that long? That's odd for Call of Duty. Jeez, man, am I playing Call of Duty fucking 2 here, man, with the grenade spam?
Local police are arriving on scene.
It's like 10 guys in that small little room? Bro, what the frick? Oh, I gotta take my time here, man.
Where's that backup? Local police are arriving on scene. Bravo 2 will be on station in 5 minutes. Bollocks! Nothing takes 5 minutes! Move on! Keep pushing! Pull back!
Hey, Sergeant, you want to move up the escalators first?
Grenade! Cheeky bastards!
Use up the rest of this. Okay. Feels so much more powerful the MP5 does on this compared to the P90. I never used the P90. Mate, get out the way. Intel. Huh. The bad intel never really gets you anything. I wish the intel would actually like maybe tell you the lore or something. That would be kind of cool, but it doesn't really do anything like that. Just a collectible.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Nice timing, mates! The track is almost there. You better get topside.
All teams be advised, the track is headed your way. It's hot. Secure the area.
At least the regular cops don't have guns in this game. Like Modern Warfare 19 made no sense. Like freaking police in London had fucking guns. I don't know how.
Base plate, the lorry's down. We're secure. What's the status on the others? Base plate, come in. Base plate, where are the trucks?
Oh, that's scene. I mean, for 2011 having a HD camera, how much did a HD camera cost back then? Bet it wasn't cheap. Didn't see them run away.
You know she gets that from you.
At 6:22 Greenwich Mean Time, chemical attacks were triggered across Europe.
I repeat, Downing Street is within the contamination radius. Over.
It's being called the worst terror event in history.
This is GIGN HQ. My men are dead or dying. I've been exposed. This is Ramstein. We're under attack.
Roger, we are aware of the gas attack and are sending decon units your way.
Not the gas. We're under attack by Russian ground forces.
Say again, Ramstein. What Russian forces?
The entire Russian army. Request immediate assistance.
Eyewitnesses are now reporting Russian tanks rolling down the Champs-Élysées.
This was no act of terrorism. The attacks were intended to cripple our defenses and pave the way for an invasion. We need to hit them now with everything we've got.
Sir, we've lost contact with the delegation in Hamburg.
Metal 01, this is Overlord Actual. You are being rerouted for Hamburg. We've got a principal-level hostage rescue.
Who is it?
The Vice President.
I know it would be Joe Biden, actually. Joe Biden was actually the real live president at the event during this. Yeah. So, I got to bring this up. Putin wishes his army was this strong in real life. Like, Putin can't even fucking invade Ukraine in real life. But the fucking Makarov... this is what I was saying in my Modern Warfare 2 playthrough as well. It's like, so the Russian army invades all of America, right? Pretty much all of the east coast of America in Modern Warfare 2, right? 2009, right? So it invades the entire, right? The Russians get their ass kicked at the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, then you kick their asses in Modern Warfare 2, right? And at the start of Modern Warfare 3, you kick their asses out of America. But then, somehow, the Russian army can invade the whole of fucking Europe and get to France, Paris, in like a fucking day. Like, what? Like, how strong is the Russian military in this game? It is so unreal. Like, it's so embarrassing. You play this, you can't even invade fucking Ukraine. Yeah, this man. I mean, if you're a pro supporter, I don't know if these Russian people play these type of games, but if you're a supporter of fucking what Ukraine's doing, and you live in Russia, right? Or who people also support them that don't live in Russia, but man, if you're a Call of Duty fan, man, you must be pretty embarrassed by that. I mean, I'm not embarrassed. I just think it's hilarious. I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit about that word, but I'm not here to talk politics. But it's just funny bringing that up because somehow they invade America, invade half of America, then invade all of Europe like a bomb. Like, I mean, even realistically, even during the peak of the Soviet Union, I doubt that the Russians could actually get to France. Maybe, because they have a lot of allies though. Maybe they could invade all of Europe, to be fair, during the Soviet Union's prime peak. But the Russian Federation would never get to France. They would never get an invasion force to France. It would never happen. Russia would not be able to take on the whole of NATO. It would not work in real life. They would get absolutely annihilated. But it's just funny. In the Call of Duty universe, they can take over half America, lose badly in America, and somehow take over all of Europe. Like, I wish my military, I mean, maybe the American military could do something like that. But I don't think Russia could do this. Now, if the Russians had the back of the Chinese, and the Chinese were also fighting, like, if Russia, like, Iran, China, and all that fought together around you, they probably could invade the whole of Europe and they probably could be successful in that scenario. But Russia alone would never be able to accomplish it. And I don't even know if in real life, with the help of the Chinese, Iran, these Middle East countries that are pro-fucking Russian, and North Korea, I still don't know if they could get hard enough to France, so. Maybe Germany. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because it not only makes there's no logic in that. Like, they lose so badly in America that they want peace treaties, then they can somehow invade the whole of Europe. Like, it's easy. To be fair, this game actually did come out before the original Ukraine crisis as well happened, the Crimea thing back in 2014, but still, there's just no logic to how the Russian military can invade, like, the United States of America, absolutely get annihilated in America in Modern Warfare 2, then Modern Warfare 3, they can pretty much invade the whole of Europe. That just makes no sense. Like, that would never be a thing in real life. Like, even if the Russian military was that strong, and they lost the entire continent, they were able to invade Europe like right after America, like 5 days later after they lost the war in America. They wouldn't. There's no logic to it whatsoever. I know it's a game, but still, it doesn't make any sense. The only realistic environment, as I said, if they had the entire support of all their allies, sure, make the argument then, but Russia alone, no. And to be honest, in real life, Russia is getting support of like North Korean and like these terrorist groups anyway that are helping them in Ukraine, and they still can't take all of Ukraine, so I mean, if China helped them, maybe they'd get to Poland? Maybe Germany, best case scenario. But this game, it'd be kind of interesting. Like if there was a Modern Warfare game. Imagine the Chinese were enemies as well in this. Maybe the Russians would actually succeed and conquer the whole of America in that scenario, since they're so strong in this universe. I wish it was more like vehicle missions in this. Pretty sure Modern Warfare 3 has the least amount of vehicle missions of all the Modern Warfare games. I know it has a partially vehicle mission, but I don't think it actually has a full one. For the campaign. Oh, the Regnal as well. Right of one. GTA, they call it the Rhino as well. I wonder if the name M1 Abrams is really copyrighted or something. It's Call of Duty back when these games came out, they actually used real names for the guns. They're not like nowadays where Call of Duty is so fucking cheap they don't even use real names for their guns, which is kind of really sad and embarrassing. Like, how, like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. In fact, you're a multi-trillion-dollar company because you're owned by Microsoft. You can't use real names for guns in games because you're too lazy, you're too cheap to pay for a license. Yeah, if you're an indie developer, it makes sense not to use real gun names, because I get that probably costs a lot of money, but probably no, it doesn't make any sense, especially since they used to do it. I never seen anybody ever criticize that though. Like, why did Call of Duty stop using real gun names? Because more people should criticize that, because they make more money than ever. They have no reason, especially when they made less money than ever. They use real gun names.
What's the holdup? The only way through is into that parking garage and out the other side. We're gonna have to take it slow. Not sure if they can handle the sniper.
Car's hit. He's hit. Where are the targets?
Top floor of the building in front of you. Hit it now.
Never get used to their minigun. We can't actually drive the tank though. Badly. I wonder what happened to the guy that got shot though. You don't see him. I do like the tank levels. Too bad you can't drive it, and that kind of reminds me of the World at War, the PS2 World at War game. Final Front. Good driving tank in there. Good in Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 3. Quite cool levels. The same goes to the actual World at War for the name of the game. Not Final Front. Good driving tank in that as well. But the game had tanks multiplayer actually. Was it free though? He also had tanks and multiplayer. Alright, yeah, here.
Let's move in. They ran further down into the garage. Alright, let's get this shit on the road. Just move fast, don't let them swarm you.
I don't even know why they try and shoot the tank on those, so I guess I'm trying to kill the machine gun. Yeah, I think I killed that man. Might have enough time for one mission after this, we'll see. We'll stop at the 2 hour mark, I think. Stuff to do. But we'll probably finish this off on the Wednesday, not the Wednesday stream. I got max pain. You might want it. That's the bit of the military I would always be interested in. If I ever wanted to join the military, which I can't, I'm asthmatic, so I can't join the military regardless, but if I ever did, probably want to be part of the armored division, personally. No, I've always had an interest. I never wanted to be a foot soldier in real life, man. Could be in the Navy because I get seasickness. And the Air Force. Kind of scared of heights, so. Not badly, I mean, heights are okay. I mean, like a plane would probably be fine for me, but. I don't know if I could do a parachute properly though, so. Yeah. Armored division probably. The armored division. I don't know how many cannons that one. Okay. Maybe this will be the final mission actually, today's stream. I can give it up. How much actually up? We're gone now anyway, if it was. Probably not a real person, probably just a bot. 2D sprite or something like that, acting like a person. Who knows? It's kind of crazy, like some of these scopes that you would never use a scope like this in multiplayer, but because of the auto aim, it makes the scopes like these so good in the campaign. Dodge and smack. Almost made me shoot you. Nice. Kind of glad that helicopter came in there because at the beginning I forgot I didn't do it at the beginning, but I probably would have not got them. Oh, that's a hit. Okay, that's cool. There it is. Great. Grenades, grenades, grenades. We love grenades. See, something I completely forget about some of these sections because when you play on like regular and recruit, you just run by like half the enemies. Compared to playing like hard on the veteran, you take more of your time. Oh, I know where it is.
Copy. Check the area for any sign of the delegates, but be advised, Raptor 4 will be on station for exfil in 10 minutes. Over.
Good team player. Can't move too fast for the teammates so they can see. What? What the fuck? How did my bullet not land in that guy's face? Damn, you get. I think the slow motion can actually screw you up sometimes.
Look at me! It's him. Overlord, PID on the Vice President. We're ready for extraction.
Solid copy, 01. Great work. Raptor 4 is arriving on scene now.
Truck, Rich, we got our guy. We're on our way to LZ Neptune. Meet us there.
Nice. I guess the first round's on us.
Yeah, that's a more accurate helicopter model. I did the other one.
OC, we've got a caller with a lead on the chemical attack. Says he'll only speak to you.
Identify yourself.
Mac, this John.
We put a lot of names in the clock tower this week, lad.
It was Makarov. The bastard slipped through my fingers in Sierra Leone. What does MI6 know?
You're on everyone's shit list, John. There's no way I could get you clearance.
Don't give me that. You still owe me for Pripyat, and I'm calling it in.
Easy, son. All right. We've traced the delivery.
It's the same guy. They just changed his voice actor for some reason.
It's run by a nasty piece of work named Morabi. My hands are full with it leading it home, so you're on your own. Good hunting.
What's the security look like?
Strictly 2nd Division. Local triggermen guard the compound.
We'll stick out like bollocks in a bulldog. Stealth's not an option.
But it's stealth or not.
And we just have to kick in the front door. Tell Nikolai to ready his men.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna pause this here. We're gonna end it here today. Even quit. Good night here. I only do 2-hour streams on Monday. I've got stuff to do on Monday. So what mission? What exactly did we get to? Mission 2 and Act 2. Okay, so. Yeah, we've got 9 missions remaining. Okay. Well, we'll do them next stream. So the next Modern Warfare stream I will be doing will be on the Wednesday. Yes, on the Wednesday. It'll be a little bit of a longer stream though. So we're doing that on the Wednesday. Well, we might actually complete the game. It's gonna be more like a 3 to 4 hour stream. So we'll probably hopefully complete the game then. Then we'll start our next playthrough. Obviously tomorrow we're gonna be continuing my playthrough of Max Payne 1. Originally, I said a few days ago, I said we were going to continue that on the Wednesday, but I decided to do it tomorrow instead, just because it's been like 5 days since the last time I did part 1 of that playthrough, so I need to get through part 2. Because some people were weird that way, like, if you don't do a game on the channel for like a few days, they're like, whoa, what's going on? You're not playing that game? So I got to stream it. I liked it anyway, so I'm going to stream that tomorrow. Be a bit of a long stream. We might complete it. We're probably going to complete it though, because Max Payne 1's not a super long game. So we'll probably potentially complete that tomorrow. Then on Friday we can start Max Payne 2. But anyway, that's us done today. So I've got nothing else to say. So I will see you all